Today I'm going to be doing some DIY customs sliders, and yes, I'm with my brother and he's going to be helping me weld them together because I don't know how. So they just came in the mail and we've unboxed it and just sort of pieced it together. We haven't welded it together yet, so everything's sort of all loose and stuff. But essentially, you give them a measurement and DIY Customs will cut it up for you and then send it in a package, and then you can weld it, or you can get a mate that knows another mate to weld it for you. So essentially, this is what it's going to look like. Obviously, this end's off a little bit. But yeah, we're still going to weld like all the brackets on, tack it all together, and then I do want to spray it or get it powder coated or something, but I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with that yet. What do you reckon?
Just spray it.
Spray it with black?
Fiddly bits.
Yeah, fiddly bits.
Or squirts.
So as you can see, the metal has paint on it from factory, so we're going to clean up that and clean up any burrs that is on the metal, so then when we weld, the welds can take easier to it, and it'll just be a nicer finish on the welds. So I'm going to start a B-roll thing for you, and let's get into it. Alright, so we've got the pieces all clamped up and ground down with our flappy discs, and we've got the pieces, the middle pieces, all measured out to be equal distance. So as you can probably tell from here, it looks pretty good. You can't really see because of the clamp. So we're gonna start tacking it in, or Merino Custom Builds is gonna start tacking it in, and I'm gonna get some more B-roll. Also, if you are worried that you don't have a mate that can weld it up for you, I'm gonna show you that anyone can weld. I am shit ass at welding. I'm gonna weld up the other side, and I'll show you guys that you can just make anything look good with a flappy disc.
What have you got to say?
All right, well, I'm gonna try and do a harder weld on this corner here. So I'm gonna try and join all that, all around there, down to that middle piece there. And I'll show you guys what my weld looks like after. It'll be great. Did I even join it? Looks alright, but I don't know if it's any good. It's dimes. That's dimes, isn't it? You could call me a welder.
That actually isn't too bad for the first shot.
I think I just needed to get in there a bit.
And that's not to say that I thought he would be shit at it. I'm just saying that's fucking good for a first shot. So on the next little bit, just go a bit slower. Don't go as fast, so you leave a little bit more weld behind.
Alright, so let's look at the rest of my weld. As you can tell, that's probably what a first time weld should look like, not like what I did there, where my hand was really, really steady. This is sort of a harder part here, as you can tell, and I sort of missed a spot right there, which I need to go back over, but that's fine. But yeah, as you can tell, you can just do it yourself. If you can go and grab a mate's welder or get a mate to do it, it's super easy. Like, look at that, I'll just flappy disc that up and spray it with some squirts and you're done. All right, so they're all welded up except for the brackets that go onto the car, and it's just sitting on some jack stands right now, but that is looking really good. I think that's exactly where we're gonna have it. So we're just gonna figure out how long we need our brackets to be. Yeah, that's looking awesome. I've gone for more of like a step because my girlfriend is pretty short and won't be able to step into the car because of the lift. Yeah, the welds all turned out pretty nice. They look awesome. So now it's literally weld all the brackets on once we got the right length for them, and then I have to paint them or get them powder coated or whatever, but I think paint them because that's more DIY. And yeah, it's looking awesome. It makes the car look so tough. That's the back. Let's go to the front. That's awesome. Check it out. Yeah, looks really good. Maybe in the future I can get someone to like get some panels to weld onto the top of it with like Mezzarino engraved on it, or budget lux or something, I don't know. But I reckon that is looking awesome. All right, so we got all the brackets made up and tacked in, and we just need to weld them off. I'll show you.
Don't make it out like it was an easy job.
It was not easy. It's not easy. If you've never done it before, it's not easy.
We're about, what are we, like 8 hours in?
8 hours in, yeah. So yeah, we've got them all tacked on. It's got a bit of shaved there, like that. And then I think I might have shown you before, but we had to drill and tap that and weld this other section on because you can't get the nut in between the bracket and the fuel tank. So that's a bit of a fancy thing to do there. Yeah, but it's all looking together. Next time you see this, it'll be welded and supported by its own weight on the car. That's not bad, that.
5th time on the welder, what do you think?
It's not as hard as people make it out to be, I reckon. Like, I mean, if you got a steady hand, sort of steady, at least you can get it to look like that. That's not too bad. That's like my 4th weld. Obviously it can improve, but if you have a mate with a welder, ask him if you can steal it. Alright guys, we have the rock slider fully bolted up, as you can see. Bracket there, there, and there. It looks so good. I'll come around the front so you can get a better view because the sun's in my way. Check it out. That looks so much better than a side step. Obviously I still need to paint it up, but that's so good. And obviously I went for the bit of it more of a step look. So if I can go like this, and I can still use it as a step like that, so it holds my weight. Pretty good. So now we just have to mark out the other side, weld up the other side and chuck it on. So we're gonna do that now. And if you are thinking of using these rock sliders, just message DIY Customs on Facebook. I'll leave a link down below. He's only on Facebook and I think he has a website maybe. Tell him I sent you and he'll set you up a good deal. And you get your measurements, send them to him. It's super, super simple. He'll send it out and you'll get it in like 2 days. It's awesome. Here's the comparison of the side step on this side. It just looks nowhere near as good. And then without the side step, I actually didn't like it. It looked too like there was just nothing there, something missing. So with the rock sliders, it looks like 100 times better. Doesn't look like there's something missing. Yeah, it's pretty al dente. Just want to show you one of the tools my brother has, if you can hear me over it. It's this little bandsaw thing that you can cut. So this is what we're using to cut the tubes. It's freaking sweet. Like, it's just the neatest little tool. Instead of using a grinder, this is what we're using. It slowly cuts through, super square, super nice. I don't even think it was that expensive. And when it gets to the bottom, it just turns itself off on that little switch. It's pretty cool. That is an al dente machine. We have the driver's side on, all welded up. It looks the exact same as the other side. Now just gonna spray it up. I'll show you guys that right now. So I'm gonna get to it. All right guys, it is now the next day. The rock sliders are completely done and check that out. The car just looks awesome with them on, especially with the sun in the background. The sliders look awesome. Like, yeah, I'll come up close, hopefully show you. They look so freaking good. I'm not really happy with the paint I used. It kind of turned out like more of a grey. It was supposed to be satin black and it was going to match the bull bar, and for some reason it's gone like more grey than black. So I'm gonna have to get a different can, spray it up, and hopefully that makes it look better, but I'll update you guys in a few videos time, whatever. But yeah, check it out guys. Looks so good. Yeah, I'm super freaking happy with it. Show you the other side. Yeah, check that out. Works awesome as a side step. The missus can get in the car super easy. That's where I have been stepping and it hasn't really scratched, and that's just normal spray can paint. So yeah, it's literally the best thing ever. I'm super wrapped with them. The guy bent them up, sent them out in 1 day. Like, what? How freaking good does it look with the 4-inch Kraken engineering snorkel, rock sliders, Iron Man bull bar. Now I just need to put my new lights on there and get a new fair lead and a roof rack, and I need to build a tray as well. So if you want to see all that stuff, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you want to see first. Tray, lights, roof rack. What do you want to see? Rooftop canopy. You want to see more trips? Also, I'm aiming for 200 likes on this video, guys. The last video hit like 250, so let's smash it out of the ballpark. Maybe even hit 300 if you want to see more videos like this. And if you do want to support the channel even more, become a member. You can even get your name on the side of my car. One person so far has joined up for that one, and another 15 of you guys also support the channel. And I seriously cannot thank you enough. And if you are wondering about the wrap, the reason I haven't done this panel right here is because I need to get some special rivets for the snorkel and to be able to take the snorkel out and whatnot. So that's the reason that hasn't been done. And I also need to get to cut these things out right here to fill in my bumper bar and wrap them as well. So that's coming along. Hopefully coronavirus stays out of the way, and I'm going to be doing a 4,000 subscriber full drive car meet. Same as last time. Last time we had like 100 people there. Let's smash it out and have way more people. Rock up with your full drives. I'm going to be selling beanies. I'm going to be selling stickers. It's going to be freaking awesome. But that's it for the end of this video. Hopefully you liked it, and if you did, hit subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.